Okay, so let's see, turn 11. Okay, we're on the right turn at least. Let's look at the replay. Ah! Alright, well, that was not much of a oops. I think he lost one tank, but they also one armored car, but I think they and I need to turn in logging on. Damn it. Okay, well, let's do that now. Watch the second time. And let's have a look. I must have somebody out there spotted that guy because I don't think I moved him very fast. I still got some good strong units in the area, that's for sure. I may not be able to take any big directions here, because I don't want to have much units left. I'm not going to have much units left in this area, I think. Oh well. Well, I suck and I'm incompetent, so I don't know. It's kind of difficult to compensate. I really don't know. So, I lost quite a lot of stuff in there, I think. Let's see how far back. Whoops. Getting the wrong keys. Let's see what's in here. We're at the armored car being destroyed. Right. Okay, so there's only a few lines. He obviously moved the... No idea how he saw that. Somehow they're still alive. I don't know how that is, but now they're completely useless because they can't fire any of their weapons really. At least when there were 3, they might have been able to fire their LMG still, but now that's not possible. You have to have there's 4 slots. You have to have at least one man left in the squad to fire each one of those. Otherwise, yeah. Can't. So basically they can fire 1 rifle now. And I think even with 4 that it becomes a random thing as to which one would get fired. So even if the LMG fired, you'd still only get 1 rifle a shot. Or something like that maybe. Okay, so they I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. It looks like, I mean, he fired at it from there, then they advanced on them. Okay, but then they were suppressed, right? And that's what allowed him to move. Keep hitting the wrong key. That's what allowed him to actually move in, because after the so we can look at this here. think. Yeah, so there's an engineer unit in here somewhere. Did we counterattack on that? No, it looks like they were. Okay, so they fired at the scout, and then took a hell of a lot of casualties from the Schützen. Yeah, he probably didn't realize they were there. That's probably one of the reasons why I think he would have done that. And they may have dispersed because they took 5 casualties. They already had 7 up to that point. They took five casualties in one burst. Well, 2 bursts really. One from the rifles, one from the MG34. So that may have been a disperse. We won't know. They're gonna be pretty weak though. They gotta be. They can't have much left in it. Yeah, so the thing is when you're, because this was an assault, I can't see it here unfortunately. So that was, so you moved the armored car forward, and then he fired at a different unit, and then I guess he didn't realize that they were still there, and they assaulted. Now the thing is, when it was an assault, you end up taking suppression. Even though they destroyed them, so even though they destroyed the armored car, they were suppressed, which that allowed. This is probably here. Yeah, so this is where they pulled back, I think. They caused, well, they're firing at a suppressed unit because of the assault. Because it didn't attack that one, it looks like. We may need to watch the replay again, but no, not right now. This battle's brutal. 8 casualties, fucking hell. Ooh, that was good. Where the hell was? I think that was here somewhere. That must have been from these guys. Yeah, there. Oh wow. Okay, that was lucky. Very lucky. Wish I could say that was good placement, but no, that was just. Let's put him here. I moved him as fast as I possibly could. I mean, that was so he only fired once, so that's yeah, okay. And then yeah, he's now found these guys in the south, and he's now busy taking them out. Oh well. Okay, well, let's yeah, he's still there, unfortunately. Cavalry have now disappeared, it looks like. Meaning they're now behind here, yeah. Well, not much you can do about it. The scout car ran away that way. So we may actually be able to see them from here. Actually, they may have run past him already. I don't know. Let's examine formation leader suppression. One is fine. That scout must have been moving fairly quickly for them to have spotted it at 11 hexes. Okay, do I rally him? Oh, why not? These guys are here. They actually now one of them's just retreating, so they haven't been fired at. So let's try. See, if I can't, then there's no help here at all. Okay, you reduce suppression, but he's pinned now, so he can't move again. Okay, well, we leave it at that. I may try rallying him again. Oops. Yeah, they're already. I can't move here until I put some suppression on them. Let's have a look at these guys. Suppression 3. I just don't have enough firepower here, really, to be able to pull something out. I might leave him pinned, but he's range is 2. He's been firing. He's well, his weapons are off, so he's not been firing. Should I? I don't know. I don't know if it's worthwhile turning their weapons on. Might be. It might be. They are. I don't know how much points they're worth, so they're gonna die quite easily. Somehow the LMG was not very effective, but it's been spotted now, so I think we can expect artillery on that. Must be nice to still have artillery. I got light mortars, but I mean I just can't get them into position. I'm probably gonna have to start using them now this turn, I think. Alright, let's check each unit for suppression, and we'll actually rally the guys in the south. We'll have them put up a last stand. There's really no place for them to go. If they move further back, then they're going to be out in the open anyway. The gully is not a bad place to make a stand. I think no matter what happens, they're going to get cut down. So, I don't really see a good end to any of that. Yeah, I may have to watch the replay to see exactly what happened in this area. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know. Don't even know where that engineer. I think he must have shown up here. We'll watch the replay again after I check the suppression. Just trying to figure a few things out. Okay, let's try rallying him. He doesn't really need to be rallied, but okay, let's leave him just in case. Let's try rallying him. I don't know. Yeah, it's pinned. I'll just leave him, I think. Let's try rallying him so he can move at least. How much casualties has he taken? 3. Okay, well, he's not quite ready to go yet. Still haven't spotted this. See, the thing of it is, when they changed spotting, they made everything so much harder. Like, spotting mines is insanely difficult now. And so unless you have elite scouts or engineers, I think they probably will spot in the mines faster, maybe. But even then, I probably need to have enough experience. And that's one of the problems with this battle group, is they're not very experienced. So everything is more difficult. To get his armored car, which I guess is a good thing, but he has managed to take that victory X. So, you know, he's now winning, and he's going to take the ones at the back here too, because I can't really stop him. I don't know. At this point, I don't really care. It's like, well, let's just get to the end. This battle is not. I haven't really enjoyed the battle, and I don't really care about the victory X's. As much as make it complete and have the total defeat, decisive defeat rather than anything else. So, because I really don't care. I really don't. Battles just totally not an enjoyable one for me. Too many mistakes all the way down from unit purchase right up to this point. So guys should be alright because they haven't actually seen any action yet. Now the mortars are out in the open, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. This area is actually quite, the line of sight is quite limited in this direction. Well, so I still need to move the Panzerjägers up, I think, just so what possibility of one more armored car. No idea how he spotted that infantry unit. That's kind of weird. I don't think I moved them very fast, so, well, maybe I did. I can't remember. I'd have to go back look at the highlight footage. See, that's the thing. I cannot get away with anything against my opponents. It's completely impossible. Any the tiniest mistakes, he's all over it, right? So that makes it kind of awkward. I have to play perfectly, and really, even if I was really good at this game, I would not be able to play perfectly. So I don't know. Suppression is fine there. Back here, we've rallied him once. Let me try rallying them now. I don't think any of them will be able to move, though. Okay, that's the first time they've been rallied for, well, just, yeah, the first time they've been only just pinned for a long time. Right, so I should just turn their weapons on. I don't think it's worthwhile. We'll see. Suppression is only 3. Suppression is 14. He's stuck there anyway. All right. Well, that's it. Let's watch the replay again. See if we can figure a few things out. Okay, I missed it. Shit. Tell which one fired him. I think he moved in here, and then he moved back this way, and then he disappeared. So I don't know where he is now. Okay, well, let's just look around for what it's worth. See anybody there. I guess I'm gonna have to move a scout into that position to find out. Okay, so we have that there. Yeah, okay, you can see that. He can see them. That's a good sign. Well, so he's got some strength in this area, that's for sure. He's not finished here by a long shot. Okay, so let's see. Can we spot any mines? There's got to be mines in these X's, I think. Nope. Somebody's gonna have to step in to find out, unfortunately. Well, he's had plenty of time to lay lots of mines, so it's not going to be, it's going to be casualties after casualties. And I don't like casualties. I hate casualties. Well, especially, especially if I played badly. It's even worse then, because I just feel like I've thrown them away. If I played well and the casualties actually were the cost of achieving something, then I think I would be okay with that. But when it's just like, oh, okay, what do you made a mistake? Lost some more guys. It's kind of not too much fun. Yeah, he can't. Well, he's gonna look around, but he's suppressed, so he's not gonna see much. I don't know why he hasn't dropped mortars on these guys yet. He should be soon. He's probably out of mortar ammo. I've only seen the 75mm, which is not really hitting very hard. The 80mm mortar is actually doing a lot better damage. The problem with with the howitzer, you need a lot of them. Like you need to be able to lay a whole barrage down to be effective. Because if you just got one tube, or two tubes, like let's say you've got a section of them, it ain't gonna do much. You just can't get enough shells into the general area where you need it because the scatter's too much. Whereas the mortar, not much difference in caliber, but it's at least it is gonna hit where you need it, so you're not wasting too much ammo. Of course, you have to have some ammo to begin with. That would have been nice, but, we don't. Not sure how we can see those guys. It must be from over here. Yeah. Interesting. So I don't know what are these guys. He's the company commander, I think. I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. So let's do something easy first. He can move, I think. He's not immobilized or anything. He just doesn't have a gun anymore. Yeah. Okay. Shall we step out and have a look to see if we can spot the cavalry? Okay, judging by how much time has passed, they should be in this position already. Okay, now I wish I had a machine gun. Where to put him though? More enemies seen there than there. If they're gonna go around that side, we have a chance to use these one more time, and then that's it. When they're done, they're gonna pull back. So I need them over here, I think. Pull them back to this position, maybe. Yeah, the problem is they're running out of HE. So, fucking hell. Well, they're basically just a gigantic machine gun carrier. This is an example of like why I don't feel so good about this battle. I mean, that was just a waste of points. I knew the Netherlands did not have much armor, so I still went down that road, just in case he took a lot of armored cars. Don't know. In hindsight, looking at the map, that probably was unlikely, but you never know. So I went with the you never know, and that's where we end up. Okay, so we don't really see much here, but I'm probably going to be able to fire at him, I think. Why can we not see that? Why can we not see that? In theory, they shouldn't be too much trouble. That 765 Browning. I'm guessing it's a submachine gun. Yeah, the problem is if there's anybody else around here. Okay, well, too bad. There is, he gets shot at. Yeah. And that's gonna be tough to get him because he's been there a while. If I go there. I suspect there's still a unit here. So... so you may get shot at when I move forward. Nope, he did not. Well, he's in cover, so that's gonna be really hard to fucking get him out of there. And if I move forward, then they still can't fire at him. Okay, well, we did manage to force him back, so... It's like pulling teeth, though. Now, we can tell there's nobody there, and then we know there's nobody there. So, we'll put the scout here. And those guys can cover that side in case he moves forward again. And we've got this side covered and that side covered. I think you can also see this way. Yep. Alright. I'll leave him there. Scout needs to move forward to there. He needs to look around here, see if there's anything moving around in the shrubbery. If I go back here, he's probably not going to be able to see anything. Yeah, so yeah, he can't see anything that way. That's one orchard hex, and you can't see through that, so that's not ideal. Well, we'll leave it like that for now. Alright, so I can't spot any mines here. I don't know. I know there's no mines here because otherwise he wouldn't have moved forward into it. There are probably mines into that one though. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer on that hex. These guys will need to move forward again, but that seems kind of dangerous. I'm guessing there are still units here, so he moves there. Well, there may still be units here. Yep, they are. Don't know why they didn't opportunity fire. Okay, well. Now I'm guessing that maybe move the tank up on this side. This could be fatal. Yeah. Okay, more than fatal. He didn't take any casualties, but still. Okay, well, he's not going to be able to rally now. Couldn't hold on there. Okay, he's in trouble then. Okay, this platoon's almost wiped out. Yeah, it's just the guy's just too good for me. I can't do anything. I just get tapped out of skill too fast to be able to keep up. So there's a good chance I may not be able to make it because these guys are still quite far away, and this group is kind of stuck here because they can't move back from here. So depending on what he has here, this may not go very far. And this platoon is now pretty much done. Yeah, they still somewhat okay, I think. I mean, we've got 2 sections to work with, but that's not going to go very far. And this one's now reduced to 50% or 4 men, which I think is my limit. Yeah, I mean, he's taken 5 casualties. I still don't have a victory axe yet. Problem is with all the smoke, I can't. Okay, let's see. I think you can. I can't remember a clear smoke. There is a clear smoke. That just occurred to me. They may actually be. I may have already seen the mines. I just can't tell. I thought there was a way to clear this. Oh yeah, you. Okay, we're not seeing any mines yet. All right. Okay. Can we see that one hex? So he's on his own now. Okay, well, we'll keep pushing forward, see how close we can get. I may get 1 year, I think. There's definitely mines being placed here. I just can't see them. I just can't see them. At least my scouts can't detect they're there. All right. Don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'll leave that for the moment. Let's see if some of these guys will rally some more. Well, he rallied, so he can actually move. And he rallied, so he can actually move. Now, whether they want to or not is a different matter. Okay, so let's try and put some suppression on these guys. One came up first. It's not doing any good. Okay, gosh, make sure I got some movement left here. because I want to pull them back to, yeah, so we need that movement, I can't fire him again. So that leaves him with 5 HE. He has 8 HE, so I fire once to get them aiming, and then 15%, 15%. Actually, that went pretty good. I think we caused a few casualties there. They cannot stay here. It's not an option. Looks like they'll be around the mountain. Should they coming? No, 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 no. Let's not do that again. You've done that joke. Stop it now. Stop it. He's pinned. He is pinned. So he might try. It's 33%. That is 25. That is 25. 15, 15. That's 2, 33. He's probably not pinned enough, that's the problem. Because he wasn't moving fast. Oh, fuck yeah, he was moving fast. So why I couldn't get better shots than them, I have no fucking idea. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, well, he's done because I don't think he's... Yeah, he can't rally and he can't move. Yep, LM submachine machine guns at short range, not a good idea. They probably only have Brownings. I'm not gonna worry about them. Let's get these guys. 15%, 12. So now the good thing here is I don't see any other, because I have line of sight to there. So unless they're moving really slowly, well, these guys are moving really slowly. This is probably 1x movement. This is probably 1x movement. So. Well, he's got to start dropping artillery on them soon. The thing is, they can't move up that way because this machine gun is now definitely got a range on that. So if they move up onto there, he probably will opportunity fire at them. Which reminds me, do I actually have anything in sight with him? No. 25 hexes though. Too far away. I'll wait for some things to get closer. We only have 2 rounds. No point in. Might as well use it in direct fire. Okay, so there's still an armored car up here. So these Panzer Jäger still need to move forward. That's a mortar. I'm not going to get very far. I just realized that there may actually still be a unit up here that got spotted when he moved around there. Nope, there's too much smoke. Oh yeah, there. Okay. Quite possibly he was seen from way back there. So actually I probably should rally him just to get him out of that position. I should also try to rally him because there shouldn't really be left there, I think. Yeah, there's plenty of places he can still be seen. Let's try rallying him. He's pinned. Will he rally again? Okay, he can move. Whether that's a useful thing or not at this point, I don't know. Trying to decide whether I should try to make another attack. There's gonna be if I can rally him, I can't rally him. So yeah, that's out of the question. I can still shoot. He's only pinned, but he's not gonna be very effective. I don't know how pinned he is, and it may still balance out. But I don't know. We'll decide in a moment. These guys, I think, are just gonna stand. Well, obviously they're trying to get around this side, so, and I am pretty sure there's probably a lot of stuff back here I can't see. So what I'm thinking, anyway, back to this. The only place I've seen armor is up on this side, so keep these guys this way. And mortars, may want to stay there. It's LMG. Actually, if I move him back in here, he may actually not be seen by that one, because of the smoke. So there's always that possibility. He may not be able to see him either. But it would be a kind of a dirty way to find out if how pinned he is, because if he opportunity fires at it, he may even get a special op fire because there's only 3 hexes. Don't know. We'll decide in a moment. Let's see. He's got lots. He's got lots. Okay, so we got ammo here. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. Well, we're probably gonna call these in. He only has a rifle, so not very helpful. I'm just gonna put him back here, keep him in cover. Do that. What can you actually see that's useful here? Okay, these guys are getting into positions where, you know, needing opportunity fire at that engineer when it moved in, so I don't think this position is very helpful, and I think we need them back here. So, he's gonna move this way, this way. Okay, so he's still got some coverage that way. It's too far for him. He doesn't even have an LMG anymore. You can actually see 3 enemies from back there. There. That's pretty far away. I don't... Yeah, you won't opportunity fire at that. Question is, if I move him again... will he get spotted? That's the question. Probably. Okay, so we'll move him slowly then, just in case. I mean, this guy's already given his position away, so not much you can do about it. Because we got to keep this coverage active here. Alright, so what are we doing? I'm going to leave those guys there. Mortar's going to get called in, I think, on these two. They're not moving very fast, and they might be moving in a straight line. He's moving way too fast. Okay, so I said I was going to move these tanks back, because it looks they'll be around the side right away. And then we're caught between them, so light is annoying, because I'm gonna end up with a huge shadow spot there where we can't see anything. Well, not much you can do about it. Let's go this way. So these enemies will be closer, so we probably want to turn that way, I think. Nope. Now, unfortunately, that means he does not have line of sight that way, which is really what I need. I'll come up through that side. I'm gonna have to move him again. I don't have a choice. So I'll move him there. I still don't think you'll get line of sight around that. So I may just need to put him up here so he can hopefully see past that, I guess. No, well, that's not looked up, not too bad, I guess. Yeah, okay, that'll have to do. That will have to do. So that's pretty much the only thing I've got to hold them off. Right, I think I'm done. Let's call in artillery. We got those. They're moving 4 and 4. It's kind of hard to predict where they're gonna go. I don't know. That's tricky. This one's actually a little more predictable because I think they'll move along the slope, but they're moving very fast, so it's hard to know where they'd end up. No, that's not good targets. Probably these ones, I think. So they were actually moving very slowly. Damn it, it was moving. Can't tell where they're gonna go. Shit. Even if they're moving slowly, they can move in any direction, so I don't know. I don't want to waste the ammo. Actually, he was not moving. Interesting. That is surprising. That actually might have been the leader. Thing is, they don't need to move. I don't think they will get... I can't hit them before they fire at me, unfortunately. So... yeah, because it'll arrive after the enemy's turn. This one there. Oh, that's not in range. Okay, well that solves that. Light mortars don't have the range for that. It's probably not best range for them either. Shit. I thought that would have been better, but we got that one and that one. He's probably gonna move unless I put it around maybe that way. Tricky. I don't know. It's get out of there and examine this a bit. I don't have a lot of ammo, mortar ammo left. I don't want to waste it. These might actually be good targets because, however, I don't know what else is here. So what I might do, this is probably going to cost me a scout. Let's have a look around. It's probably just out here. Yep. Yep. Yeah, see, I did that once before. That was the second time. Remember I said you can, I sometimes get away with it the second time. This time I didn't. Never ever get away with it the third time. I don't know how my opponent does it, but he always knows when I've moved a scout forward one time, and I do it the second time, he almost always gets me. The third time is guaranteed. 100% he'll get me, so will not be able to pull that off again. But I still have movement left, so I'm going to pull him back. So he's moving. I don't know where he came from though. Went to rally him? No. So I think maybe these guys or this one. This is actually better because they're slightly closer. I think this is at the limit of the light mortar range, so they're not going to be very accurate anyway. So what we'll do is find that forward observer again, who is not very far forward. They don't need to be far forward actually. They're useful because they have a high artillery rating, so they can call artillery in faster than most other units. They don't. It's better if they could see the target hex, but it's not necessary, and quite impossible. And I mean, they can't be everywhere. So, let's see. Let's try something. We'll try that. This is dangerous because it's very close to my own units, but we'll risk it. Okay, artillery screen timing bugs. Click, 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 click. You probably can't hear that on stream. Yeah, the screen has an unfortunate problem on modern computers. The timing on it just doesn't work right. So I'm gonna do that and straddle them like that. If they move up there, then obviously I've completely made a mistake of it. But you know, there's a heavy machine gun in the area, so if he moves up on here, they'll be in range, and so they're probably gonna get shot with that. So I don't think he'll move up. He'll probably try to move around or maybe this way to keep in the cover. So he may actually move this way as well, but I don't know. I'll try that. I'll use up one salvo. Now I've got 4 salvos in the light mortars, 4 full salvos, so we can try a few things, but that's it. Once those are gone, they're gone. High command didn't send me much ammo in this battle. That's an unfortunate side effect of having reduced ammo on. All right, so I think that's it. I don't see anything else I want to do. Anything else I can do now? Maybe consider whether turning these guys' machine guns on. That's going to end up casting them. They're gonna get killed faster. But what the hell? 3 hexes. A lot of this combat's very close by, so they may actually be effective with it. And they're in a gully, so that's the best cover there is in this area. So you got 2% chance of hitting with it, but what the hell? Of course, these guys have much longer range, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'm gonna turn these scouts' weapons on. They'll end up being killed faster, but what the hell? We may need to set their ranges though, so we'll look at that. Right, check everybody's. We'll leave his off just so he can rally people. We'll leave him pinned. If I try to rally him, I might be able to move him 1 hex, but then that's probably not going to be helpful. He's pinned. He's actually harder to hit, so we'll see if he survives another turn. He probably will get hit with artillery fire though, if he doesn't move. So, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. It all ends up him paying the price of my mistakes. Fortunately, it's only digital soldiers and no actual lives are at risk. Okay, we'll leave those like that, I think. Oh, this is a guy who doesn't have his LMG. You know, of all the units that he's wiped out, he could just wipe. I mean, it would have been really great if he'd wiped this one out, because in actual fact, it's not really terribly useful anymore. His MG34 broke in the 3rd turn or something, and well, you take the LMG away from a German rifle squad, and then they don't really have much left actually. So it's yeah. Well, we won't go down that road. It's like being cut off, sort of, you know. Yeah, they're okay, but well, they'll have to make do, I guess. Now that these guys are rallied, I don't see much. Is this all the cavalry he has left? Wow. Okay, that's quite a lot of I've taken out. I hope that's all he's got left. And then none of them are. Actually, I think this one is. Okay, yeah, that one's still somewhat stronger. These ones have taken casualties because there's only 2 left. It's only indicating 2. That's not the actual indication of how many casualties they've taken, but it just means that this unit is slightly weaker. This one is probably still full strength. I can't leave this guy here because he's another casualty of realism. Breakdowns are on, so weapons fail, and I've had like 3 MG34s fail in this game. It's the most I've ever seen. In fact, MG34 so rarely fail that it's like shocking that I had 3 of them in one battle. Random damage generators not being kind. So if I move him here, these 3 should block line of sight, I think. Question is, been seen by 4 of them. Okay, if I move him there, the 3 should block line of sight, I think. Because they're on the slope, so they will see past those trees. And watch him break down. He drives through the trees. That's pretty much how things have been going lately. They can still be seen from there. And he can still be seen from there, so that's not going to help him. Okay, that's not helpful. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we keep going, because I think... Well, the problem is that some of these are... Why can he see him? That doesn't make sense. Okay, it's just because of the height difference. It's only 6 points, 7 points. If he gets destroyed, it doesn't really matter, but still, I've lost enough points in this game already, so let's try to avoid that. He can't fight though. That's the fucking problem. Like he had a very his anti-aircraft MG34 was very effective, and it broke. Like so he's just basically a Kubelwagen with nothing to point at people. So, well. If I keep moving along the slope, that's probably better for him because that's slightly better cover. Okay. Hasn't opportunity fired yet. Not sure why. No, you may not know. You may not have realized yet that the MG34 in this is not working. So let's put him there. At least we can see him coming around the mountain. Yeah. It may make him pause. It may not. I think as soon as he comes in the line of sight of the MG up here, that they'll open up as long as I set the range long enough. So we'll figure that out in a moment. Alright, I think that is really it. The weapons are on. That's all I'm going to give them. There's no point in turning the anti-tank rifle on. They're not going to use that against the infantry. Strictly anti-tank. There's no... It's strictly an armor-piercing round. There's no they don't carry any HE rounds for that weapon at all. So I don't think it actually even existed for that weapon. So that's why they're gonna die because I'm just turning their weapons on so they'll get a chance to shoot back before they die. But that's about it. I mean, there's no way that a small squad like that will live very long at close range. They are in a gully, but that's not going to help them. Now these guys we do have more cover here, more covering fire, so that might help. Then it might not. We don't know. Okay, I think that's it. Let's just check ranges. Let's make sure. Yeah, I said I was gonna move him. Do I put him back here? How pinned is this guy? That is the question. He may get a. It doesn't actually matter how pinned he is. He may still get a special op fire. So, yeah, like that. So, trying to decide. So he's. Yeah, that was a special op fire. Now this is the problem. I don't know. He could get a lot of them. Well, at least though, if this one moves back. So he's went up again. Okay, so we're gonna need to move him forward so that he can have a better chance of rallying these guys. Okay, now I'm gonna give these guys one more turn to see if they can spot any mines in these hexes. Sometimes it just takes a very long time. Let's look around one more time just to be sure. And maybe they'll spot something next time. He's too far, he's too suppressed to really notice. If he gets another rally attempt, let's use it. Nope, rally attempts failed. Okay, so he's pinned, but that's okay. Alright, well, we'll have to make do, as usual. Can he fire smoke still? Now he needs a weapon on. He just got no smoke. Fuck. Right. I think that's it. I just check the ranges and be done with it. Fighting in this area it's been such close range. The ranges haven't been changed from the default setting. And I think that there's been no fighting long at further than 3 hexes in there. Leave these ranges set. I'm guessing you should start dropping artillery on those guys because you must have a pretty good idea where they are by now. Just surprised he hasn't bothered yet. So this will actually be the first salvo of those mortars I've fired because I've due to stupid deployment and early mistakes in where to move them, they just haven't been in a good position to fire at anything because they're short range, only 13 hexes. So yeah, sometimes when I fuck up, I fuck up bad. And then the medium mortars didn't get very much ammo, so on the artillery front, the Germans have been struggling quite a bit. Okay, well, we don't want to. We don't want to leave that like that. Let's set that to 0. Okay, now this one's important because we need to make sure we can hit things that are at a useful range here. Okay, I think 16 is probably a bit long. But I think we're gonna have to leave it like that. They actually fight at these ones here, and they're moving very fast, so there's a high probability of getting an opportunity fire on them. The problem is, because they're moving fast, direct fire with the mortars will be ridiculously inaccurate. So, probably a waste of ammo actually. And we need to get this one into a better position, but let's make sure he can hit these things. Increase that to 16 as well, just in case they move up on the year. He's not in good position, but hopefully next turn that will change. So he's probably not going to. If they do move up here, I'm probably not going to get much chance to help them out from that position with that heavy machine gun. And the opportunity fire is not something you can control. It's completely computer control, which is kind of frustrating actually. I wish they'd thought of a better way to make that work. Some sort of an ambush setting or whatever, but SSI didn't design it that way. Which is pretty much how I feel about a lot of their software. They were good games, but they weren't good software designers. So I'm gonna leave these pinned. Yeah, I think so. And I could rally them again, but then they'd actually still be pinned. So he's at that. Now let's see, the ranges we want is got something set as a target. Yeah, I think that's fine. So 7 hexes, that's kind of long. Yeah, we'll go with that. Well, this one can only fire rifles anyway, and they only have a range of 12. So 7 hexes is pretty much the limit. Yeah, we'll go with that. Actually, since he's one further back, we'll make that 7 as well. Actually, make it 8. Yeah. Well, I'll put up a fight anyway. I'm gonna set the ranges to 0 because that way they won't fire first. If they fire that, then they will return fire. Okay, now we've got this guy who won't rally, so it's got a range of 16. It's reduced to 4. I don't think he's gonna. None of these guys are gonna survive much longer. I mean, yeah, the numbers are. It's not as bad as it was when the cavalry was here because the units facing them there's just fewer of them. The cavalry may actually turn back now. I doubt that though. Once those other victory axes. Don't reset this to 0. Let's not sure they don't opportunity fire unless they fired upon. Hard to know which way to point these guys. Come around this side and they'll have the rear armor. Even rifles can damage the tank from the rear armor, so they may not be able to destroy it, but they could put enough. Well, just the very worst is they can put suppression on them, and then tank crews are pretty much useless when they're suppressed. So I think I'll keep them pointed that way. Although what I found in my solo game is that these short range rifles were not effective at putting suppression on the tanks. Just couldn't get enough bullets hitting them. I'm sure my opponent will find a better way to do that than I could. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's see what happens. He's still got plenty of mortar ammo. Alright, so we're gonna